And our lovely winner from NRK, Vilde, Bratland, Erikstad.
And another round of applause for Vilde. Hi there. Ooh, I'm getting a hug. Yeah. Is this on? Yes. Right. Well, I think excellent rock concert last night. And I'm sorry, between the numbers, we had to do some prize giving as well. But hey, what a winner. And can I just point out, congratulations to all those trainees. Yes, they are the future. Vilde here is younger than any of the trainees. How about that?
Yeah.
Right, now let's have a clip and a reminder of
Jævla politikk.
Politikk?
Jeg hater politikk! Politikk!
Føler du det litt sånn før valget?
For meg føles det i hvert fall sånn.
Men nå er jo bestemor her for å fortelle at alt er politikk.
Det er politikk, 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 politikk,
Politikk. Politikk.
politikk, politikk. Men nå skal jeg gjøre det interessant for deg. Hva vet ungdom om partiledere? Se.
Ja, må du være venstre.
Og sånn.
Det her er en egghead, en bubblehead.
Ser litt ut som en dørevakt på en uteplass.
Veldig smittsom latter. Det her er en sånn Torstein, kanskje. Torgeir, Torbjørn, Trygve. Han ser faktisk ut som en Trygve. Det var Erna.
Prøver fortvilt å ha kontroll på regjeringen.
Høyre er for rike folk.
De er for oljeboring.
Jeg er flink å spille trommer. Det er jo her som er venstre. Gunn.
Hun der heter god Trine.
Veldig glad i KrF.
Hun er liksom en sånn her som vil ha utlendinger, asylmottak og sånn her midt i Montebello.
Hun så litt gammel ut, så jeg tror hun liker sånn eldreomsorg. Han ser ut som en katt.
Hva heter han? Han heter Christian. Kristoffer. Black Jesus.
Knut Arild Hareide.
Veldig viktig med kristendom i religionsfag på skolen.
Den her is my man.
right. Let's it should revert.
Hæ? Skal du ikke stemme? Å, jævla idiot. Det er helt greit, men da har ikke du lov å klage. For det er litt som at noen spør deg. Hvordan potetgull vil du ha? Samme for meg. Og så får du en pose baconsvor. Og så klikker du. Jeg vil ikke ha en pose baconsvor. Når du ikke sier hva du vil ha for noe, så har du ikke lov å klage.
There, some tasters, and what I can't get over is the fact that Vilde sits here so quietly and serenely, and her on-screen presence is entirely different. Which is the real Vilde?
I think that one, because there I can speak Norwegian and here I have to speak in English, so I just like, but
so it helps, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what about doing the program? I mean, politics, I think you said last night, is not your thing. Is it your thing now?
A little bit more maybe, but when I started off with the project, I felt like I got this huge responsibility about something that I really don't know anything about. And I know that every time I listen to politicians or in the media, I always end up feeling stupid because it's not made for me. And then I just stop seeking it because I don't want to feel stupid. So for 2 weeks, I died in my office thinking this is not going to work, until I realized that I should use this to something, and yeah.
So how on earth did you get selected? What crazy person, Arvin, what crazy person would pick you for that, and why did he pick you?
Well, it's Eivind. He sits right there.
And he has the microphone.
I think they just they gave me this task, do something around the election, and he's about to say something.
It's for me. It's about the bit of craziness which I know is there, and sometimes it's hidden, and sometimes it's not. And the other thing is, actually, your entrance to NRK was a project you made 2.5 years ago, also about the election. So you have been seeking it by yourself. But the thing also for me is, like, I'm the editor, but I also comment on politics, and I realize that we try to have this element of infotainment into it, but by God, we are boring. And most politicians are boring, and we are boring as well. And when we try to step up the pace on working with politics, trying to reach a younger audience, we have to use the younger stuff, and we have to use a younger mindset. That was actually the beginning.
Yeah. So what was the reaction from the politicians? Did they need 6 takes to do that, and did they refuse to come on any shows afterwards?
No, it's funny because when you tell the politicians during the election that this is for the young voters, they go crazy. It's like, okay, sure, I will do anything, because they really need to reach them. But doing the thing with the Prime Minister, I could see she was a little bit annoyed with me. So, but they did it, and it was fun. They never complained about it afterwards. So
yeah. And have they come back on to any other programs, serious or otherwise, or is that the end of it for NRK Nordland?
We have a good relations with the politicians, and we actually used the concept also at the election day, and we had a broadcast for several hours, and Vilde was a part of that broadcast, having her like Facebook live events as a part of a whole live stream. And they actually really sought to want to attend to that part. That was like a break into all the seriousness, and that was quite good to see.
Yeah. Okay. Now, who else would like to ask some questions? Any politicians in the room want to get their own back? One here, Hans Jessen.
Worked. No, I'm not by no means I'm a politician, but I've done coverage of political affairs in the old way for so many years. And I really appreciate this approach, and I would just say it could be added something in a completely different way, which is also supported by the freedom of the net. We all lack of time in broadcasting, and the internet provides us endless space of time if we want to. Last year in Germany, we had national elections as well, and a guy I'm working with who is just doing video journalism on the internet, we too said, okay, let's set up a non-voters forum. We invited into a public event about 200 people who said, yeah, probably I'm not going to vote. And then we invited 2 politicians, 1 minister of the government and another party head, and then just had them discussing. And that lasted for about 2 hours and a half. It was online, it is online, and it is viewed like hell. 2 hours and a half. Any public broadcaster could do that with nearly no production costs, in addition to what we've seen here.
Okay, fine. Now somebody else down here, right? Fernando, throw him the... Yeah.
The program was only for digital. How many episodes were they? Only one per each politician on the list. Was it also broadcast on TV? And was it for regional TV or national TV?
Okay, I think you had many questions there. But the first one was how many episodes? It was 4 episodes, and they varied from in between 4 minutes to 6 minutes. And that's kind of long on Facebook because we kind of have this policy that it should be no longer than 1 minute. But I thought that if we make small episodes, then they will not feel special for the youngsters. Now they have their own concept and their own show made for them. So maybe it would reach out bigger if it was shorter, but then I think it would reach out to the wrong audience too. So yeah. And the next thing was
only digital, or was it broadcast for TV too?
No,
on
it
TV?
was the entire episode was on Facebook and on our web page, but we also had parts of it in the broadcast and the newscast, and yeah.
And were all the politicians happy after this experience?
Yeah, I think so. I didn't hear much from the national politicians, but from the locals, they were very happy and thought it was so much fun to be a part of. And I think they actually were quite proud afterwards. Yeah.
Okay, and did it work? Did it get more young people to vote?
I don't know.
No. Okay, fair enough. Question down here.
So, how many viewers did you have, and how did the audience respond to these clips?
The views altogether, the 4 episodes had over 200,000, and our area is 260,000 inhabitants. Yeah, something like that. And what was next?
How did the audience respond to this clip? Do they put comments on Facebook?
Yeah, that was a challenge because I know for myself, when I'm on Facebook, I just observe and laugh with my parents and stuff, what they put up there, and I never like something, and I never share something, and I never comment. So that was a problem because if I didn't get people to respond, I wouldn't get the show out. So we had like this competition where they could win a radio if they said who won the debate or what do they care for, and if they could change one thing in the world, what would it be? And then we had we would read up the winner in the next episode. So that made people comment, but also people commented like, this is so much fun, because I think they felt like this is where we are and our parents are not here, so it's more safe to comment and tag their friends and say, look at this. So I was very positively surprised, yeah.
Okay, and will you do it for the next election, or is it, yes, nodding. So politicians in Norway, beware now. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations to NRK Nordland for Stort Vidle. Congratulations in particular for you. The 4 judges are actually in the room at the moment, and you can pay them the money that I'm sure they would love to receive. Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.